Hello, everyone. STEM students out there, people out there, welcome to the STEM Tips and Tricks. I am Niji, one of your MCs, and
I am Nikki Joy Fernandez.
okay, invite your friends out there, your friends, your classmates, and the rest of your STEM barcadas, because here we have what, Nikki?
We have our guest speaker is Engineer Raymart Bonete of EngineerPROFPH.
Hello, hello. Everyone can hear me? Yeah.
Hi, sir.
Hello. So, today we
Hello.
are hello sa mga viewers natin dyan. I hope you're doing well. So, today we are going to discuss about, I'm going to present to you about the Casio 991EX Plus. So, thank you for inviting me here sa PH Confession. And of course, yung sponsor natin ngayon is Casio. Thank you for organizing this event with me. So, I'm just gonna share my screen now. Okay. So I hope everyone can see my screen. So this event is called STEM Tips and Tricks with Casio FX991EX Class Quiz. So this is in partnership with STEM Student Confession, PH Confession, and of course, yung ating sponsor, that is Casio Philippines. So this is in partnership also with me, Engineer Prof PH. So this event will yung duration natin is 3 to 4:30. So in this webinar series. I think this is just one part discussion. Yung topic na i-discuss ko ngayon, guys, are all calculator techniques using the Casio FX991EX class quiz. So we are going to discuss here how to use the shift plus solve function, solving systems of linear equations, solving quadratic equations, arithmetic sequence, geometric sequence, limits, conversion of units, and of course yung ating basic stat, solving mean, standard deviation, and variance. Okay, isosolve natin yung mga problem na yon using the Casio FX991EX plus quiz. So i-utilize natin yung mga function ni Casio 991EX to solve this mathematics problem. Okay? So, ang ating calculator na gagamitin today is the Casio FX991EX Class Wiz. So, ito guys yung kanyang physical appearance. So, as you can see, meron tayong dalawang colorway. Meron tayong black. And we have here the pink one. So, either of these two. Okay, we can use this for this discussion. So if you have this calculator, please prepare it para at least makasunod tayo sa mga discussions natin. So before we proceed to our discussion, I encourage you to install this app, Casio Edu Plus, or you can just scan this QR code here to install. So i-search nyo sa sa Play Store, Casio Edu Plus. So i-install po natin because later on, I'm going to discuss about a certain feature of the Casio 991EX wherein gagamit tayo ng QR code to represent a certain equation. Pwede natin siyang mag-graph and pwede natin makita yung step-by-step solution ng problem by just scanning the QR code. So we need this app to do that. Okay, so I encourage you to install this app before we proceed to our discussion. Okay, so proceed tayo sa discussion natin. So for the first topic, I am going to show you on how to use the shift plus solve properly in your calculator. So ano ba yung use ng shift plus solve function. So ito guys, very ano siya, very common or very uh, pinaka-ginagamit to ng mga engineering student. Siguro this is one of the most favorite nilang calculator technique, the shift plus solve. Okay? So ang first problem natin, evaluate. Okay, x plus 2 plus x all over 2, I mean plus 6 is equal to 3x all over 7. Okay, so yung shift plus solve function, ginagamit natin siya guys, kapag meron tayong equation 1 unknown, and kapag gagamit ka ng calculator, hindi mo na siya need na i-transpose or gamitan ng algebra. You just input this equation and gamitin mo yung shift plus solve function, automatic ma-solve natin. So let's try it. So open natin si calculator. Close muna natin. Ayun. So this is our calculator. Ito yung Casio 991EX na emulator. You can just download this Casio website. So in this problem, we have x over 2 plus 6 is equal to 3x all over 7. So basically, input lang natin guys yung direct equation. No? So kapag mag-input tayo ng x, press lang natin si alpha. So alpha, of course, i-on natin yung calculator. Then alpha x, yan, alpha x, eto, here. Ilagay muna natin yung fraction. So fraction, press this button here. Then alpha x, lagay natin. Then all over 2. Okay? Plus, navigate natin using this buttons here sa gitna. You can navigate that up, down, and left, right. So plus 6. So kapag mag-input tayo ng equals, you just press this alpha and CALC. Alpha equals. Then you just input the equation. So 3, so alpha x all over 7. Then you just press shift, okay, solve. Okay, shift plus solve. So shift, solve, then you just press equals. Okay, it gives us a value of negative 84. So for this first problem, our answer is negative 84. So proceed tayo sa next problem. So for this problem, we have x minus 1 quantity all over 3 plus the quantity x plus 9 all over 8 is equal to 5/4. Okay, so same thing din ang gagamitin natin, shift plus solve function. So ang gagawin natin, input natin directly yung equation. So we have here x, so alpha x minus 1 all over 3. Okay, so plus, you have here plus alpha x plus 9 all over 8. Then we have here alpha equals, so alpha equals, then fraction, then 5/4. Okay, input natin guys directly C equation. Then after you do that, no, you just press the shift plus solve. Okay, then equals. So we have here, yung x natin for this problem is 1. Okay, that is letter A. So, ganun lang guys kadali, no, kapag gagamit tayo ng 991EX Casio, kapag mag-solve tayo ng linear equation. So, this is very important, especially sa engineering board exam, na meron tayong ginagamit. I think yung 570, almost same function lang din naman. Medyo may iba lang ng konti itong si 991, but the functions are almost the same. Okay, so for the second problem, we have our answer here is A as 1. So you can just screenshot yung problem guys para later on you can try this out. Okay, try nyo sa calculator din. So for our third problem, we have this problem guys. So the fourth root of 8 times the cube root of 2 times square root of 8x, that is all equal to 2. Okay, input lang natin sa calculator. No? So the fourth root, eto, so shift plus eto. Etong may x na may exponent. So i-click natin yan, automatic lalabas ito. So lagay natin dito 4. Then sa loob, lagay muna natin yung cube root. So shift, okay, shift. Ito ulit, then lagay mo dyan 3. Okay? So dito, navigate lang natin left and right. So 8 here, then navigate. So 2 times the square root of 8. We have here alpha x. Lagay natin si x. So alpha x. Then navigate natin sa right side. Ayan. So equals. So alpha equals. That is 2. Okay. At na-input na natin. Double check lang natin again guys para sigurado yung ano natin. Equation. So we have here. Parehas ba? Okay, parehas. So alpha. Oh, si shift solve na tayo. Shift solve. Then equals. So it will give you a value of 2. So for this problem, our answer is 2. Ayan. So next problem tayo. So topic 2. Okay, tapos na tayo guys sa shift solve function. So basically kapag shift solve, you just input directly the equation, then press the shift and plus solve, then equals. Automatically, it will give you the value na hinahanap sa problem. Okay, for this problem, topic 2 tayo, solving systems of linear equations. Okay? So sa calculator kasi natin, sa Casio 991EX, we can use the menu and equation for us to solve two variable equation, 2 unknown, 3 unknowns, up to 4 unknowns. So x, y, apat na variable ang pwede nating mahanap. So we have here solve for the values of x and y. Okay, so for the first equation, we have 2x minus y equals 3, and we have for the second equation, we have 5x plus 8y equals 10. So for the conventional way of solving this, we can use substitution or elimination. But here, we are going to use the Casio 991EX. Okay, class whiz. Okay, open natin si calculator. Ayan. So try natin guys, try natin sa calculator. Okay, so sa calculator natin, press natin si AC muna para ma-clear yung value. Or you can just clear natin all para malinis yung ating calculator, walang nakastore ng mga value. So shift, reset natin lahat, so 3. Okay, equals, yes tayo. Okay, AC. Then, solve for the values of x and y. So dito sa bagong Casio 991EX, hindi na mode yung nakalagay. Kasi sa luma, I think, ito yung lumang version niya. Wala siyang nakalagay na menu, but ang nakalagay is mode. Okay, so dito mode setup, pero dito menu na yung nakalagay. So, press natin yung menu. Okay? Then, i-navigate natin dito. So, ang kagandahan ni 991EX, mayroon siyang mga words na nakalagay dyan. So, hindi ka na malilito kung ano ba yung gagamitin mo. Kasi nakalagay dyan, for example, for computation, ayan, calculate, complex, base n, matrix, vector, statistics, distribution, spreadsheet, table, and of course, for this problem, we will use equation. Okay, for solving systems of linear equation. So, we have here equation. So, A. Yung ating shortcut for this is A. Di ba, pag press natin, okay, off muna natin, AC. Press natin si menu. If you press A, automatic, pupunta ka ng equation. Or you can just navigate. Pwede mong gawin. Ayan. Ayan. Set lang muna natin. You can just press A or you can navigate. So, menu and go to equation. Napin natin sa equation. Ayan, equation. So, A or just, pag na-navigate mo na, just press equals. Okay? So, simultaneous equation. So, 1. So, how many number of unknowns? So, we have here 2 unknowns tayo, x and y. So, press natin si 2. Ayan. So, bibigyan tayo ng equation in this form. So, here, nasa labas, guys, yung constant. Okay? There are times kasi na nasa loob. Depende sa itong ano natin, itong placement ng mga expression. Okay? For this first equation, you have here 2x minus y equals 3. So, yung coefficient ni x is 2. So, press 2 equals. Then, for the coefficient of y in the first equation, that is negative 1. So, that is minus y. So, negative 1. Okay. So, for the constant, that is 3. So, press lang natin si 3. Then, for the second equation, for the coefficient of x, you have here 5. And for y, that is 8. Okay, equals lang. Then for the constant, for the second equation, that is 10. Ayun. So that's how you just input lang ang value guys. No? I-input lang natin yung mga value automatic. Yung tayo maghihirap. We can just check. Okay, syempre, importante yung manual solution. And this calculator technique for you to verify your answers. Okay? Fast verification ng answer ito. So 2x minus y, double check natin. 2x minus y equals 3. 5x plus 8y equals 10. Okay, ayan. So dito, gawin natin, just press equals. Okay, equals lang natin. So automatically, it will give you the value for x as 34 over 21, and for the value of y, that is 5 over 21. Okay, so that's how you solve two equation to unknown using your calculator. So for this problem, ang answer natin, 34 over 21. So, and 5 over 21. So that is letter D. Okay, letter D yung answer natin for this problem. So proceed tayo sa fifth problem. So open your calculator again. And for this problem, we have solved for the value of z. So x, y, z na ibig sabihin, simultaneous equation, pero yung ating required here is only z, pero meron tayong three equations, three unknown. Okay, so 3x minus 2y plus z equals 11, x plus 5y minus 2z equals negative 9, and we have here 2x plus y minus 3z equals a negative 6. Okay? So, input lang natin sa ating calculator. So, menu and equation. So, A, equals lang natin kasi nandito na tayo sa screen na to. So, sa equation. You can just press A, ito, or you can just press equals. Pag na-navigate mo na siya dito. So, just press equals and simultaneous equation. Then, tatanong si Casio, ano ba yung unknowns mo? So, ilan ba? So, we have here 2 to 4. So, here we have 3 unknowns. So, lagay natin 3. 3. Ayan. So, ito na yung form natin. Ayan. Same thing, nasa labas pa rin si constant. Okay, tingnan natin yan, guys. So, here, what is the coefficient of the x variable sa first equation? That is 3. 3 equals, okay. For the y, we have here negative 2. Input lang natin. And for z, that is 1. Okay. For constant, that is 11. And we have here for x, that is 1 for the second equation. And we have here for y, that is 5. And for z, you have negative 2. And for the constant in the second equation, you have negative 9. Okay, double check natin, guys. So we have here for the third equation, 2x, so that is 2. And we have here for y, coefficient ng y dito, that is 1. And we have here for z, that is negative 3. Okay, negative ito. Sa taas ng STO, negative. Okay, equals. Then we have here for the constant sa third equation, that is negative 6. Ayun. So, double check lang natin yung mga values. 3x minus 2y plus z equals 11. X plus 5y minus 2z equals negative 9. 2x plus y minus 3z, plus y minus 3z equals negative 6. Ayan. So, good to go na tayo. If okay na check nyo na yung mga values, just press the equals. Okay, equals button. Equals. Automatically, bibigyan ka ni Casio ng value for x, ng value for y. Okay, 2 for x and y, negative 1. And ang hinahanap natin, hindi si x and y, but si z. So, equals mo pa rin para mapamol z. Okay, for the value of z, that is 3. Okay, for this problem, ang answer natin is letter C. That is 3. Okay. So, if you have question, guys, you can just save nyo lang yung question nyo. At the end of the presentation, we will be having a question and answer. Okay, so proceed tayo sa sixth problem. So for this problem, we have solved for the value of W. So dito, ang binigay sa atin, guys, is 4 equations for unknown. So napaka-time consuming nito if you are going to solve this manually. So gagamit ka ng substitution or elimination method for this. Okay, so gamitin natin si Casio. Ayan, saan pa pwede? Eto. So, solve for the value of W. Ayan, so you can just refer to this screen para mas malaki nyo nakikita. Okay, so dito, again, balik tayo dun kay mode and, menu for this calculator and equation. So, A. You can just press A. But kung na-navigate mo na dito, ayan, dyan na yung block na itong display. Just press equals. Okay? So, this is a simultaneous equation. So, 1. How many unknowns? Tatanungin ka ni Casio kung ilan ba yung unknowns. So, we have 4 unknowns here. X, Y, Z, and W. So, we have here 4. Input natin si 4. O yun. So, we have here, ito yung form niya. So, for the first equation, x minus 3y. So, for x, sa first equation, ano yung coefficient niya? So, 1 equals. So, for y, negative 3. Okay? Then, for z, that is 2. For w, that is, okay, 1. Pero dito nakalagay t. Doesn't matter, guys. W na lang yan. Okay? So, we have here, for the constant sa first equation, that is 9. And we have here, for the second equation, you have 2. And we have here negative y for, negative 1 for the coefficient of y in the second equation, negative 1. Ayan. For the z, that is 1. For w, that is 2. Okay. For constant, that is negative 1. Then third equation. So for the x variable, that is 3. And for y, that is 2. Input lang natin. Equals lang. Then we have here for z, negative 3. Okay, that is for w, that is negative 1. Okay, negative 1. Then for constant, that is negative 5. Then for x, sa fourth equation, we have here 2 coefficient. For the y variable, negative 3. Input lang natin. So for z, negative 4. And for w, that is negative 3. Okay, then for the constant, that is negative 10. Okay, double check natin yung mga constant. 9, negative 1, negative 5, negative 10. Okay, for z, 1, 2, negative 1, negative 3. For z, you have here 2, 1, negative 3, okay, negative 4. And for y, negative 3, negative 1, 2, and negative 3. And for x, okay, 1, 2, 3, 2. Okay, okay na. Na-double check natin. Always verify your given, guys, na para tama yung ma-input natin. After you do that, after you input all the coefficients, just press equals. Automatically, may x ka na, may y tayo, meron tayong z, meron tayong w. Okay, so this is the required in this problem. So w is negative 503 all over 64. Okay, so that is letter D. Okay, so ganun lang, guys, kabilis mag-solve ng linear equation using your Casio FX991EX class quiz. So for the seventh problem, switch tayo ng topic. So topic 3, that is solving quadratic equations. Okay? So for solving quadratic equations, yun pa din yung ating gagamitin. So menu equation. Okay, in this problem, we have 2x squared plus x minus 528 equals 0. So this is a quadratic equation. Ang hinahanap natin dito, guys, or ang pinapasolve sa problem na to, are the roots of this quadratic equation. So basically, we have two answers here. Kasi nga, this is a second degree equation. Okay, so click natin. Open natin si calculator, Casio. Then, proceed ulit tayo sa menu and equation. Okay, menu, equation. So, you can just press A. Try natin sa A. Ayan, yung kanyang shortcut. Menu, press A, equation agad yan. So, this is a polynomial. Okay? Ano yung degree niya? So, quadratic. So, 2. Okay, so 2. Ayan, ito na yung form niya. Ayan. Malaki-laki natin. So, dito kung mapansin nyo, yung ating constant na 528 is nasa left side of the equal sign. So, kapag nasa right side si 528, ililipat mo siya doon sa kabila para ma-input mong tama dito. So, as you can see, that the form is ax squared plus bx plus c. Okay? Nasa loob po si constant. Wala siya po sa labas ng equal sign. So, take note of that kasi if it happens na yung in-input natin is nasa labas ng equal sign, automatic mali po yung makuha nating answer. Dapat po si constant nasa labas. Okay? Ito yung form niya. So, susundan po lang natin yung form and input lang natin, of course, yung mga coefficients. So, 2x squared plus x minus 5 to 8. So, for x squared, ano yung constant coefficient a? So, that is 2. Input natin si 2. 2 equals. So, for x, that is 1. Ayun. So, for constant, that is negative 5 to 8. Okay. Then, automatically, you just press equals. Bibigyan kanya ng roots. Okay, dalawa. So, we have here 16, positive. And you have here negative 33 over 2. Okay, so ang answer natin is letter B. So, meron tayong, di ba, meron tayong method of solving a quadratic equation for the roots. You can use factoring. Kung kaya mo factor, you can use the quadratic formula. Okay? So, for this letter B. Okay, you can take screenshot, then try nyo mamaya. So, here we go to our next problem. Okay? So, next problem tayo agad, di ba? Ang bilis, 8 problem agad yung nasolve natin. Di ba? Using Casio. So, we have here, problem natin 6x squared minus 7x minus 5 equals 0. So, we are going to get or to compute for the roots. So, input ulit natin dito. Yeah. So, okay, ulitin natin yung process. Okay. So, menu and equation. So, A. Just press A or kung naka-navigate na, press equals. So, polynomial 2 and degree is 2, quadratic. Okay, so lagay natin dito. So, ax squared plus bx plus c. Okay, so for x squared, you have here a that is 1, 6. 6 yung coefficient ng x squared, 6. And for x that is negative 7. Then for constant that is negative 5. Okay, ayan yung x1, 5/3. And yung ating x2 is negative 1. If you press equals again, meron tayong bibigay ditong minimum of y is equal to ax squared plus bx plus c. So, familiar ba kayo guys dito? So, this is a form of the parabola. No? So, kapag itong 0 natin, dito is y, magiging equation siya ng parabola. Now, the reason why I told you earlier to install the app, yung Casio Edu Plus, is pwede tayong gumamit ng QR code to see the graph or to represent the curve of a parabola if this is the form of the parabola. If we just substitute y for 0 here, magiging parabolic yung equation niya. Okay? So, ano ba tong minimum, sir? Ano tong minimum of y is equal to ax squared plus bx plus c? So, if this is the form of the parabola, ito si minimum of x, minimum of the equation na x is the vertex of the parabola. Okay, minimum, ibig sabihin nasa baba siya, it is concaving upward, no? Concaving upward yung ating equation. So, try natin. So, yung x natin, minimum x ay 7 over 12, vertex yan. And then for y, 169, negative 169 over 24. So, these are the vertex if this equation here is a parabola. So, if you want to see or to represent this as a graph, okay, you just press shift and option. Okay, dito lalabas si QR code. Ayan, di ba amazing siya? So, kapag lumabas si QR code, ayan, you can press, kung nasa PC ka emulator, you can press this QR code Or kung nasa ano ka, nasa phone ka, you can scan this QR code. Let's say, click natin. Ayan. Dito tayo pupunta. No? Pupunta tayo sa website ng Casio. Then dito, we will see the curve. Ayan, di ba? Super amazing ni Casio, guys. So, pag tinik natin si QR code, yung problem natin kanina, if i-change natin siya to a equation of the parabola, here, we can see the graph of the curve. We can see here the roots as well. And of course, if this is a parabola, we can see the x mean and y mean. Ibig sabihin, if x mean and y mean, okay, zoom out natin, you can see the curve. Ayan. X mean, Y mean, ibig sabihin nasa baba, di ba? Minima. Okay, ibig sabihin, this is a concaving upward curve. Okay? So, dito natin makikita, using the QR code na ginamit natin kanina, we can see here the graph of the curve as well as kung ano ba yung na-input natin. Okay? And, pwede nyo siyang i-email sa mga classmates nyo or sa kung sino man yung nangailangan ng problem, pwede nyo siyang i-email din. Pwede nyo siyang i-send via email. Ito yung kagandahan ni Casio, pwede mo siyang i-graph. Okay? So kung nag-solve kayo, let's say calculus, pwede nyo i-verify yung graph nyo using this QR code feature ni Casio. Okay, let's go back to the presentation. So for this problem, ang answer natin is, that is 5/3 and -1/2. So that is letter D. Ayun. So, topic number 4 na agad tayo, guys. This is sequence, arithmetic, and geometric. Okay, so, aside from the manual solving na ginagamit natin, yung mga formula na derive, we can also use our Casio 991EX class switch to solve for the term of a geometric sequence and arithmetic sequence. Okay? So for this problem number 9, we have if the first term of an arithmetic progression is 25 and the fourth term is 13, what is the third term? Okay, so open natin si calculator. Ayan. So clear natin yung data. Clear natin. Clear. Shift 9 reset, clear all. Okay. So dito, kapag ang sinusolve natin is arithmetic progression, so punta tayo ng menu, then i-navigate natin si statistics. Okay, punta tayo ng statistics. So that is 6. Okay, 6. So dito, arithmetic progression is a linear equation. Linear equation yung na-form natin equation if we are solving it manually. So dito, as you can see, yung linear equation is yung number 2. Okay, press number 2. Okay, ayan. So ano ba tong x column and y column? Okay, si x column corresponds to the position of the term. So for example here, if the first term, so therefore number 1 yon, so 1, first term equals, 1 equals. And yung y will correspond to the value of the first term. Ano ba yung first term? So if the first term of an arithmetic progression is 25. Okay, so the first term is 25. Input natin si 25. Ayan. First term is 25. And the fourth term, so lagay natin dito sa x column, fourth term is 13. 13 equals, ayan. So after you input that, now minimum of 2 sets of data. Okay, kahit bigyan kayo guys ng napakaraming data, let's say binigyan ka ng first term, second term, third term, fourth term, sa table natin, okay lang na dalawa lang yung ilagay natin. It will definitely describe the whole expression. Okay lang dalawa. Hindi pwedeng isa, dapat at least 2 sets of data. Dito meron tayong first term, 25, fourth term, 13. Then you just press, okay, etong option, ayan, then regression calculation. So 4. So dito, eto na yung equation ng ating arithmetic progression. It is in the form y is equal to a plus bx, wherein a from this data, na ginamit natin based from the data before, yung columns, di ba? So A is 29, B is -4. So basically, this is the equation. So dito ang hinahanap natin is the term. So that is Y, di ba? Y doon sa column natin. So take note natin, i-take note natin itong equation kasi ito yung gagamitin natin to solve for the third term. If A is 29, B is -4, if X is 3, kasi third term, what is Y? What is the term? Okay? So, ayun, nakaano lang siya. Ayan, in-snip ko kanina. Ayan, ito yung na-snip natin. Then, balik tayo sa calculator. So, after we input after we have this equation, balik tayo dun sa AC natin, then menu, computation, 1. Computation, yung basic calculation, so 1. Then, i-input natin itong equation. Okay? Input natin sa equation, y. Huwag na i-input si y, so a na lang. So, a is 29 plus, okay, b is -4. -4 siya. Then, ano ba yung x? So, dito, hinahanap natin, okay, 29 plus bx, so 29a, b is -4, and x is, ano ba yung hinahanap natin? So, what is the third term? So, lagay mo lang sa x is, that is 3. Okay, automatically, it will give you the third term. Okay, that is 17. So, the third term is 17. So, basically, the calculator technique and trick here is bibigyan kanya ng general equation. And using the general equation, you will just substitute the value for A, ayan, nakalagay na, for B, and of course, for X, yung nasa problem. What is the third term? So, 3 yon. So, 29 plus -4 times 3, that is 70. So, the answer for this problem is 70. Okay. So, number 10. Okay, problem number 10, topic 4 pa rin, sequence, arithmetic, and geometry. So, determine the sum of the progression for 9, 14, 19, up to 25th term. So, dito hindi sinabi kung arithmetic, pero it is very evident here that this is indeed an arithmetic progression sequence. Kasi meron kang common difference. So, here, ang common difference natin is 5. So, 4 plus 5, 9. So, 9 plus 5, 14. So, 14 plus 5, 19. So, up to 25th term. So, ano daw yung sum ng first term hanggang 25th term? So, yun yung hinahanap dito. So, open the calculator. Ayan, open natin si calculator. Then, again, menu and navigate to statistics. Okay, 6. So, then again, for arithmetic, that is 2. Then, lagay natin yung mga values. So, for the first term, 1. That is 4. Okay, 4. Input natin si 4. So, for the second term, that is 9. Okay, 9. Put lang natin. For the third term, basically okay na to. Pero sige, lagay pa natin yung other data. Okay, para maganda siya tignan. Okay, so we have here, for the third term, we have 14. And for the fourth term, we have 19. Ayun. So, kompleto na yung data natin. Just check, review natin. So, first term for 9, 14, 19. Okay, so that is sunod-sunod na sila. So, after you do this, press option, again, OPTN, sa baba ng shift. Then, regression calculation. Again, bibigyan tayo ng equation. General equation for this sequence or progression. So, y is equal to a plus bx yung form niya. So, after we do that, take note natin yung, ayan, ito yung equation. Balik tayo sa calculator. Then, input natin. So, for the sum, gagamit tayo ng summation function. Okay, balik tayo sa menu, and, ayan, menu and calculation, basic calculation. Calculate to 1. So, for sum, summation, so shift, and itong nasa baba ng on. Ayan. Lalabas po ito. Then, i-input natin si equation. Okay, input natin si equation. So, A is -1. plus bx. And bx. So b is 5. Then input lang natin si x. So alpha x. Then of course, ano ba yung hinahanap natin? Ang sum from the first term to the 25th term. Ayan. So we are required to get the sum from the first to the 25th term. So press lang natin si equals. It will give us the value of the sum. So that is 1,600. Okay, so that is letter A. So ganun guys, no? Kapag nakuha na natin yung equation, we just input it to the summation function. Then lagay lang natin yung ating boundaries wherein kung ano yung ina-add natin, ano yung i-add natin. So that's from the first term to 25th term. So this pop-up display here, yung sa baba, yung equation is very important kasi siya yung i-input natin doon sa summation function to get the sum of the sequence. Ayun. So, proceed tayo sa next problem. Okay. So, ito ay geometric na siya. Ayan. So, for the 11th problem, we have determined the 15th term of the progression. Okay, 5, 10, 20, 40, 80. Okay, so this is geometric kasi meron siyang common ratio. So 2. So 5 times 2, 10, 10 times 2, 20, 20 times 2, 40, 40 times 2, 80. So determine the 15th term. So basically, ganun pa rin yung gagamitin natin, guys. So that is menu and stat. Hanapin natin si stat. Statistics. Ayan, 6. Then for geometric, i-navigate natin sa baba kasi wala dito. Okay? Geometric, etong number 2. Okay? Wherein x is the number of term. Kasi dun sa formula niya, na-derive na formula, yung ating exponent is the number of term. Kaya yung gagamitin nating form will be this number 2 here. Y is equal to a dot b raised to x. Eto. So, press mo yung 2. Ayan. Bibigyan ka ulit ng dalawang column xy. So, for the first term, so 1 equals, that is 5. And for the second term, that is 10. 10 equals. For the third term, so okay na kung dalawang data lang. Okay na yan guys. So for the third term, pero lagay pa rin natin 20. And for the fourth term, that is 40. And for the fifth term, that is 80. Ayun. So we have this values. So 5, 10, 20, 40, 80. So hanggang fifth term. So again, after you input the data, you just press this option here, option, then regression calculation. So 4. Ayan, binigyan ulit tayo guys ng equation. And we will take note of this equation. Ayan, ito na yung equation natin kanina. Balik tayo sa calculator. Then, after bigyan ng equation, balik tayo kay calculation, so AC, then menu calculation 1. Okay, 1. You can navigate for the base calculation, so 1. Ayun. So dito, lagay lang natin yung equation. So that is A, for A, 2.5. So times, so that is that, times. So B is 2 raised to x. Ano yung x natin here? 15th term. So 15. Okay, just press equals and it will definitely give you the 15th term. Okay, so that is 81,920. Okay, so this is the answer for this problem. So, ganun guys, pag mag-solve tayo ng progression using the Casio 991EX class Swiss. Okay? So, here, we have this problem and naka-ano na pala, labas na. Anyway, just disregard that. Okay, balik tayo sa problem. Determine the sum of the first 12 terms of a geometric progression 2, 4, 8. So the common ratio is 2. So 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 2, 8, and so on up to the 12th term. I-add daw natin siya. So again, balik tayo sa menu and statistics 6. Okay. So navigate natin to geometric progression. So yung down button, then number 2. Ayun. So for the first term, 1. 1 equals, so that is 2. 2 yung first term, yung second term is 4. Navigate lang natin. Then for the third term, that is 8. Then okay na yan. So 1, first term, 2, second term, 4, third term, 8. Okay, press option, regression calculation. It will give you again the equation. Ito na ang nasa baba. Okay, ayan. Naka-pop up na siya dito. So, this will be our equation. Then, since sum siya, uulitin natin yung summation. Okay, yung paras kanina ginamit natin for arithmetic. So, just press AC and menu. Then, punta ka ulit doon kay basic calculation. So, 1. So, input natin si equation. So, that is, A natin is 1. Okay. Kahit wag nang ilagay kasi 1 lang naman siya. So, for B, A dot B, so B is 2. So, 2 raised to, ano ba yung ating X? So, determine the sum. Okay, sorry for that. Summation pala to. So, we have here shift summation. Okay, shift sum. Then, input natin dito yung value. So, that is, so A is 1 and B is 2. So, kahit wag nang ilagay si 1, lagay natin yung 2 dito. A dot B, exponent X. So, B is 2. Then, for the exponent, that is alpha X. Okay. So, ano ba yung i-add natin from the first term to the 12th term? Okay. Press lang natin si equals. It will give you the value of the sum of the first 12 terms of the geometric progression 2, 4, 8. Ayan. So, letter C, yung answer natin for this problem. So, let's go to here. Let's go here to our 13th problem. So, for the 13th problem, ang ating isosolve ay ayan. So, for the 13th problem, ang ating isolve ay limits. Okay, so this is the topic under differential calculus. So, dito ma-derive natin yung concept of derivative. So, here, we are required to get the limit. So, meron tayong bunch of ways to solve limits, just like substitution, we can use factoring, di ba? To simplify the equation before substituting the value. Kasi minsan, nagma-math error siya sa calculator. And meron tayong L'Hopital's rule. Okay, so those are the methods, manual methods in solving a limit. Okay, but dito, gagamitin natin, of course, since it's a workshop using Casio, we will use Casio FX991EX class Swiss. Okay, so open natin si calculator. Then, input natin. Okay, ano lang muna natin. After topic by topic, we will clear the calculator. So, shift, clear, initialize all, then equals. Okay. So, limit, input lang natin directly si equation. So, that is alpha x squared plus 3x. So, 3 alpha x minus 5. Okay, so we can solve this using substitution. Now, kapag na-input na natin sa equation, you just press this button here, CALC, yung baba po ni alpha. So, press natin yan. Then, input natin so yung ating limit. So, the limit as x approaches 4 of the function x squared plus 3x minus 5. So, the approaching value is 4. So, we have here 4 equals lang natin. So, pag hindi nag-math error, definitely answer na yun. So, we have here x squared plus 3x minus 5. Yung limit as x approaches 4 is 23. Okay, so that is letter B. So, number 14. Problem number 14. Open the calculator again, then input natin. So, the limit as x approaches 4 of the function 2x squared minus 7x minus 4 all over x squared minus x minus 12. Okay, input natin. So, 2 alpha x squared minus 7 alpha x minus 4 all over, we have here alpha x squared minus alpha x minus 12. Okay, again, to input the variable x, you just press alpha, then this button here, yung may right side parenthesis. Okay, katabi ng SD, baba ng sign function. Okay, you just press alpha x. Ayun. Then after that, after you input the function, you just press CALC again. Baba po ng alpha. So, press CALC, click. Magtatanong naman si calculator, ano po yung value ng x. Okay, so dito bibigyan ka ng approaching value. So, lagay mo 4. So, definitely, math error. Okay, so walang math error dito sa ano natin sa choices. So, anong gagawin natin? So, basically, kapag may math error na nangyari, yung method na gagawin natin is by factoring or L'Hopital's rule. Okay, so ganun yung mangyayari for the manual solving. So, para hindi siya mag-math error, since this is approaching 4, huwag tayong maglalagay ng value na equal to 4. Okay, since nga siya ay approaching to 4. So, balik tayo sa function, CALC, then wag kang mag-input ng direktang value ng 4. Lagay ka ng approaching value, a value that is closest to 4. Let's say 3 point, lagay ka ng maraming 9. Ayan. So, this is the value for, the approaching value for x. So, lagay ka ng approaching value. So, equals lang natin, it will definitely give you the limit. Okay? 9, 7. Okay, for this problem, the limit is 9, 7. So that is letter C. So that's how you solve a limit. Kapag nag-math error po sa calculator, input po tayo ng approaching value. So yung value that is closest to 4. Okay? Para makuha po natin yung eksaktong limit niya. So for this 15th problem, ayan. So for the 15th problem, we have here the limit as y approaches 2 of the function y cubed minus y squared minus y minus 2 all over 2y cubed minus 5y squared plus 5y minus 6. Again, input natin yung value. So just change the variable for y sa x na lang. So alpha x, same thing lang naman. Just change the variable. So alpha x cubed. Okay? Minus ito, y squared, so that is alpha x squared minus y, so that is x, so alpha x minus 2. Then we have here 2y cubed, so 2 alpha x cubed. Okay, minus 5y squared, so alpha x squared plus 5 alpha, we have here alpha x. So, for y, palitan lang natin ng x. So, minus 6. So, double check the given, x cubed. Ayan, double check natin. So, 2y cubed minus 5x squared. Okay, tama. So, after that, press again natin si CALC. Press this button, ababa ng alpha. Tatanungin ka ng value. Ano ba yung value ng approaching value mo? Let's say, lagay natin muna 2. Okay, 2. So, again, math error siya. So, wag tayo maglagay ng 2, lagay tayo ng approaching values 2, yung value that is closest to 2. So, balik tayo, ayan. So, CLC, lagay tayo ng value approaching 2. So, 1 point, let's say 1 point, ayan, lagay tayo ng value approaching. So, it will give us the limit of 7, 9. Okay? So, that's how you solve a limit using your calculator. Okay, so napakabilis lang mag-solve ng limit using CalQ. Kapag sinolve siguro natin to mano-mano, mahihirapan tayo mag-solve. So this method is used for checking your manual solutions. Ayan. Medyo nakakamalat magsalita. Okay. So 16 problem na pala tayo. Marami-rami na yung problem na solve natin. So the limit of theta as theta approaches 0 of tangent theta all over sine 2 theta. Okay, bigyan tayo ng trigonometric function dito. So, open the calculator. Then, after you open the calculator, make sure, okay? Ito kapag ang ating problem guys ay merong trigonometric functions na limit, make sure that your calculator is in radian mode. Okay, so shift, menu. Then, angle unit, number 2, radian. Okay, number 2. Ayun, so naka-radian na siya. Itong R dito, yung R na malaki dito. So the limit as theta approaches 0 of tangent theta all over sine 2 theta. Input lang natin yung value tangent theta, so alpha x. Palitan lang natin si theta ng x all over sine 2 theta, alpha x. Okay na yan. So just press CLC, input the limit, so 0. So ayun, math error pa rin siya. Pag math error, gagawin natin, huwag ka tayong maglagay ng value that is exact 0. Instead, we will use a value that is approaching 0. Let's say CLC, let's say 0.00, let's say 1. Okay, almost 0 siya pero hindi siya talaga 0. Okay, so that's 0.5, so 1 half. So let's try adding more zeros there. So CLC, point, let's say 0. Okay. So, ayan, bibigyan tayo ng value that is approaching to 1 half. So, 0 point, say, yeah. Bigyan tayo ng value that is equal to 1 half. Okay, approaching the 1 half. So, we have here, the limit is 1 half. So, that is letter B. Ayun. So, for the 17th problem. So, input lang natin ulit. So, make sure naka-radian. Ayan, naka-radian na siya. So, 1 minus cosine 4x alpha x all over 1 minus cosine 2x alpha x. Ayan. So, CLC, press natin si CLC. Magtatanong ulit siya, ano ba yung value natin ng x? So, let's say, lagay mo 0. So, basically, math error yun, di ba? So, pag math error, CLC ulit, then input closer value to 0. So, let's say 0 point, say, ganyan. Yan, math error pa rin. So, bawasan natin si 0. So, CLC 0.0, say 3 lang. Ayan. Ayan. So, the limit is 4. Okay, ayan guys. Nakuha natin yung limit by just using the CLC function. Okay, so 4 yung limit natin. For this limit as x approaches 0 of 1 minus cosine 4x all over 1 minus cosine 2x. Okay, that is A as 4. So, eto, number 18, problem number 18. So, for problem number 18, we have here the limit as x approaches infinity of the function 2x squared all over 3x squared plus 5. Again, input natin yung value. So, 2 alpha x squared all over 3 alpha x squared plus 5. Ayun. So, press natin si CALC. Then, input tayo ng value that is closer to infinity. So, pag infinity, lagay tayo ng napakalang value dito. Infinity. Ayan. So, infinity, yung nilagay natin, lagay lang tayo ng malaking value kapag infinity yung ating limit. Okay, x approaches infinity. So, malaking value yung ilalagay natin and just press equals, it will definitely give you the limit. Okay, 2/3 for this problem. Ayun, so pag ang limit natin is infinity, just input a very large number. Okay. Next problem, we have here the limit as x approaches infinity again of the function 2x cubed all over 7x cubed minus 4x. Okay? So, input natin si equation 2 alpha x cubed. Okay, 2 alpha x cubed all over 7 alpha x cubed minus 4 alpha x. Ayun. So, after you input the value, press CALC, then input again a very large number. Okay, it will definitely give you the limit. Okay? So, ganun kadali guys mag-compute ng limit using your calculator. Okay? So, the answer for this problem is 27. You can take a screenshot para mamaya you can take this as practice problem. So, we have here topic 6 na. So, for topics number 6, conversion of units. Now, sa calculator natin, we are, pwede tayong mag-convert ng units from English to System International SI metric. From the English system or the English customary, United States customary units or system, pwede kang mag-convert English to SI or SI to English, vice versa. So here, uh, convert daw natin si 45 meters to feet. Okay? So, open the calculator. Again, next topic na to, let's just clear the calculator. So, shift, reset, initialize all, then equals. AC. Ayun. So, for conversion, just press shift, conversion. Ayan. Then, dito makikita natin napakarami na. Guys, meron kang length, area, volume, mass. We have the velocity, pressure, energy, power, and of course, the temperature. Okay? Meron tayo dito maraming conversion. So here, meters to feet, this is length. Unit of length, so 1. Click natin yung 1. Then after you click 1, hanapin natin, saan ba yung meter to feet? Okay, meter to feet. Okay, nandito number 4. So, number 4. Kapag wala namang meter to feet, ang gagawin lang natin, pwede tayong magdoble ng method. Mamaya ipapakita ko sa inyo. There are problems here na walang direkta na nakalagay dito. So, let's try this. Meter to feet. So, 4. 4. Ayan, meter to feet. Lagay lang natin yung value, 45 meters. Then, press equals. Ayan na, meron ka ng unit of length na in feet na. So, kunin natin yung decimal form niya. So, we have here SD. Okay, press natin yan. Then you have here 147.64. 5 significant figures natin. So, 2 decimal place. You have here 147.64 feet. Okay, so that is the answer for this problem. Okay, so we have here problem number 21. So for this problem, we have 13 nautical miles to feet. Okay? So punta ulit tayo sa shift, convert. Okay, hanapin natin. So this is nautical miles. So this is a unit of length again. So 1. So hanapin natin dito, meron ba tayong nautical mile? So nautical mile, ayan, nautical mile to meter, pero wala tayong nautical mile to nautical mile to feet. So ang gagawin natin, nautical mile to meter and meter to feet. So basically, ang gagamitin natin is number 9 tsaka number 4. So nautical mile, meron ditong dalawang unit of miles. The mile lang, yung statute mile tsaka nautical mile. So number 9, nautical mile to meter, then meter to feet. So number 9, yan, delete natin yan. So nautical mile 13. Then this is the value in terms of meters. So 24,076 meters. Then balik tayo sa shift, convert, then length, then meter to feet na. So number 4. Ayan, yung answer kanina na in meters, convert natin to feet. Equals lang. Then it will give you the value of 78,989.5 feet. Okay, so this is the value of 30 nautical miles in feet. Ayun. So, problem number 22. Okay, 22nd problem na nasolve natin using Casio. So, here, we have 14.696 PSI. Pound force per square inch yan, guys. No? So, is equal to how many kilopascals? So, this is a unit of pressure. Okay? So, balik tayo doon. So, shift, convert. Hanapin natin si pressure. Pressure, ayun, pressure number 2. So, dito, mayroon tayong pound force per square inch to kPa. So, basically, that's number 7. So, marami siyang, marami siyang pwedeng i-convert na pressure from atmosphere to Pascal, millimeters of mercury to Pascal, kilogram force per square centimeter to Pascal, and vice versa. Okay, so for number 7, PSI to kPa. So number 7, ayan. Input natin dito, delete natin yan. Input natin yung value sa problem. So 14.696 pound force per square inch. And just press equals, it will give you the value of 101.325 kilopascal. So basically, this is the standard atmospheric pressure at sea level. So you have here 101.325 kilopascals for this problem. So problem number 23. Okay? Ayun. So for this problem, convert daw natin si 469 degrees Fahrenheit to degrees Celsius. Okay, so this is a unit of temperature. So navigate lang natin, down button, down lang, then number 1. So for number 1, we have here uh, degrees Fahrenheit to degrees Celsius or degrees C to degrees Fahrenheit. So this is degrees F to degrees C. So that's number 1. Then lagay natin dito. So degrees F is 469. So 469. So the value of degree C, the value of 469 degrees F in degrees Celsius is 242.78 degrees C. Okay, so that is letter C. So, ganun lang guys, no? Ganun kadali mag-solve ng problem or mag-convert ng units using the Casio 91EX Plus, 91EX Class Quiz. So, napakabilis mag-solve ng conversion. So, we have here for topic number 7. So, this number 6, topic number 7 na tayo guys. So, for the topic number 7, determine the mean of the following data. So, you can also use the calculator to represent your statistical data. So determine the mean of the following data. So press clear muna tayo, shift clear, shift 9, clear. Ayan. So eto, determine the mean of the data. So arithmetic mean yun. How do you get the arithmetic mean? You just add all of this data and divide it by the number of data. Okay, so punta tayo ng menu, and of course, this is a statistics problem. So 6. So, lagay natin ito, one variable. So 1. Then, input natin guys lahat ng data. So, carefully input the data. 9, we have here 7, we have here 11, we have here 13, equals lang. So, 2 equals 4 equals 5 equals 5 equals. Okay. Ano natin? Review the data. Importante yan guys. So after you input the data, review the data. So 9, 7, 11, 13, 2, 4, 4, and 5, 5. Okay. So after you input the data guys, you just press option here. Then, you just press one variable calculation. So 3. Ayan. So after you press that, eto napakadaming data na binigay sa'yo. So yung x bar is the mean 7. Summation of x, ibig sabihin inad lahat, 56. Summation of x squared, ibig sabihin in-square isa-isa, tsaka inad lahat, 490. Eto naman si sigma squared will be your variance, which is 12.25. And si sigma x will be your standard deviation, population standard deviation. Ito naman is population variance, yung may sigma squared. As we all know from statistics that the standard deviation is just the square root of the variance. No, so ito population variance 12.25, population standard deviation 3.5, and you have here the samples variance 14, and navigate pa natin pababa. We have here the sample standard deviation 3.74. We have here the number of, so madaming binigay sa atin, madaming binigay na value. So number of terms, 8 silang lahat. Minimum value, 2. Quartile 1, lower quartile, 4.5. The median is 6. And the upper quartile 3 is 10. And you have here the maximum value, 13. So dito ang hinahanap lang naman is the mean, which is 7. Okay, so the mean of this uh, sets of data is 7. So that is letter A. Ayun. So we have here last two problems. So we have number 25. Compute for the population variance of the following data. Okay, balik ulit tayo sa calculator. So dito, ayan, palitan lang natin yung mga data here. Okay, palitan lang natin. So number 1, we have 13. First term, first data we have here. Second data 10. For the third data 56. For the fourth data 12. 12 equals. Next data 8 equals 9 equals 11 equals 24 equals. Okay na. Kompleto na sila. 8 terms. Then press again option and one variable calculation 3. Okay. Automatic, bibigyan ka na ni Casio ng mga data. We have the mean, we have the summation of x, we have the variance, population variance, sample variance, sample standard deviation, lahat binigay. Pero dito ang hinahanap lang is the population variance, which is etong sigma squared. So that is 229.36. Okay. So that is letter C. Okay, ayan, 229.36. So, we have here, I think this is the last problem. No? We have solved 26 problem. Imagine you guys know how powerful Casio is on solving problems like this. Okay, so compute for the standard deviation of the following data. Okay, edit lang natin yung data. So, 34 and equals 78, second term. 78 equals 23 equals 67 equals 89 equals 90 equals 103 equals, and we have here 56 equals, and we have 21 equals lang natin, 78 equals, 99 equals. Ayun. We have 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, 11 data. So after that, review natin. Then after ma-review, press option, then one variable calculation. So 3. So after you press 3, daming binigay na data. Ayan, may mean, ayun na nga, you have here, standard deviation, okay, population, you have here, eto. So 28.34 yung sigma. Kasi yung sigma squared is the population variance. Okay, you just square the standard deviation, you will get the variance. But dito, we are just required to get the standard deviation, which is 28.34. Ayan. So, sigma x 28.34, that is letter D. Ayun. I think that is all for my presentation. Okay, so before I end my presentation, I would just like to introduce to you this new product of Casio. We have here the guidebook with topics of equation, inequalities, trigonometry, exponential, logarithmic functions, probability calculus, statistics, and many more. So this guidebook is free if you purchase one Class Swiss FX991EX, either of the black and pink from Globatronics. Okay, so this is priced at 1,199 pesos. So for this price, you can get the calculator, of course, and of course the free guidebook. So itong book na to, this is a limited edition book na product ng Casio, which you can avail from the store Globatronics. Or for more information, you can just message Casio Philippines. Okay, you can check their Facebook page, and of course the Facebook page of Globatronics. I think ilalagay namin sa comment section itong live na to yung mga details. Okay, if you are interested in having this guidebook, you can check this out sa Casio Philippines. Okay, that's all for my presentation. Thank you guys. And of course, I just want to thank everyone, every follower of my Facebook page. That is facebook.com/EngineerPROFPH. And of course, my YouTube channel, guys. Check that out. You can also subscribe and check my contents there. Meron din ako mga videos for calculator techniques. Search nyo lang sa YouTube, Engineer Prof PH. So that is all for my presentation. Thank you guys for listening, and I hope that marami kayong natutunan for my presentation.
Ano mo kasi lang.
Mm, yes naman, sir. Thank you very much for the presentation. Sir, can you answer some of the questions sa ating mga nagko-comment sa live?
Okay, sige, sige. Sir, okay, so from Troy Torres Jr., Sir, ask ko lang po ano po ang best na calc na pwede gamitin for board exam ng ME. So for board exam po ng ME, you can use the Casio pa din, pero 570. Okay, 570 yung second edition na color black. Okay, ano po yun? Allowed po yun sa board exam. Yung function niya, almost the same thing lang din naman for uh, 991EX, pero itong 991EX is two-way power siya, guys. It has a solar panel, of course. I think mas mabilis siyang mag-solve. So for ME, you can use the FX 570 of Casio. Ayan. So for the question from Paul Makuna, anong model po ng calcul gamit ni engineer? So yung akin ba personally, or yung calculator na ginamit ko for the for the presentation. So from the presentation, I used Casio 991 FX 991EX class Swiss. Ayan. So from Mando Tabayag, allowed po ba yan, sir, sa board examination? No, hindi po ito allowed sa NE board exam or any engineering board exam. Ang allowed lang po is uh, you have the Casio 570. But as I have said before, almost the same function na gagamitin nyo. So for college, pwede nyo itong gamitin, or for high school, pwede nyo pa rin siyang gamitin. But for the board examination, hindi po siya pwedeng gamitin.
Okay, sir. May napansin akong questions earlier. Ano daw app yung ginamit niyo for the QR code? Like that,
Okay,
sir?
sige. Okay. So for the QR code, search nyo guys sa Play Store, Casio Edu Plus. Okay? Search nyo sa Casio Edu Plus yung app, and pwede nyo po siyang i-install doon. So Casio Edu Plus, or yung kahit naman yung natural lang na QR code scanner, pwede naman siya. Pero meron kasi mga feature din yung Casio Edu Plus na pwede mong i-share sa mga classmates nyo yung mga pinag-solve yung mga problem. So Casio Edu Plus po yung app na ginamit ko kanina for scanning the QR code.
Yes naman, perfect.
Ayan, from Merlin, from Future Engineer Merlin. Same rin po sa EE, sir, 570S Plus po. Yes po, same din lang din po. 570S Plus, second edition. Yung color black.
So,
So I think,
let me have one question from our comments, Mark. There any
shout
question?
out. Magpapa-shoutout tayo dyan. Pa-shoutout po engineer. Ayan. Kay engineer, yan ako yata to eh. I think I know this person. I think shout out po kay Engineer Micaela Salcedo Palaganas. I hope you're doing well there. Stay safe. How much po for the saan po yung how much? Yung Casio po ba or yung bundle? I think yung cost na itong 911EX is hindi siya lalagpas ng 1,000 pesos. Diba? So, yung bundle na, yung bundle na present ko kanina is 1,199 pesos. May free na siyang yung guidebook. Then yung calculator, of course. Less than 1K po yung price ng Casio lang.
Actually, sir, add ko din, for this bundle of Calcio, I have a freebie of a case for the
Ayan,
calculator.
merong freebie.
Yes,
So you have na avail mo yung etong guidebook. Shout outs.
yes po.
Mariel Llanos, shout out po sa'yo. I hope you're doing well. Stay safe. Shout out kay future engineer Romulo Lucas Jr. Ayan. Stay safe, future engineer. I hope you're doing well.
Okay, I think, I think that's it, sir, for now. And for our viewers, it's really worth it, this Casio. All Casio products is the best. Actually, I have many exams like basic calculus, also in chemistry and physics. Nakakatulong siya. Instead of magawa ko ng 1 hour, like yung kay sir, 26 items natapos in 1 hour with explanation pa ni sir yun. How about walang explanation, maybe matatapos muna ang exam
Yeah.
within 30 minutes lang.
Yeah. If talagang hindi required solution, this is a very important tool sa sa board exam. Talagang gamit na gamit yung And for, of course, pag 570, halos same lang din naman guys yung mga niya, mga features niya. So, yung mga technique na ituro ko kanina, you can actually apply this sa ibang model din. Ayun.
So sir, baka naman daw.
Baka naman, ayun, may pag-giveaway ba tayo?
Meron nga bang pag-giveaway?
So ayun, I think we'll be having a giveaway. So magbibigay kami ng calculator. So paano ba natin ibibigay yung calculator, Mickey?
Actually, we have actually for a lucky winner of a calculator, I don't think if dalawa ipapa-giveaway natin or isa muna. And yes, ang papa-giveaway natin na calcu is the bundle na.
Wow. Amazing. So, paano ba natin pipiliin, engineer? Yung
Yes, dun, siyempre sa mga nag-share dyan sa ating live, sila yung mga talagang noticeable dito sa end natin. And also dun sa mga active na nagko-comment from the start of the live, may chance din yon. Because I think dalawa yung ipamimigay na calculator.
Ayan, so we'll be selecting 2 winners ng Casio. Ayan. You guys, keep on sharing this live and keep on supporting this live para mapili kayo for the giveaway.
Yes. Super worth it siya. Tumagal na sa akin to ng almost 5 months na. Ito ang the best kaduo instead of tao. The best kaduo sa module.
Mas mabilis mag-solve, di ba?
Yes po. So, we will see for the mechanics.
Question. Wala lang question. Sige.
Sa mga nanonood, you can ask more questions pa.
Ayun. Sir, eto. From, shoutout muna tayo kay Mariela Hinaw. Sir, any advice po sa mga graduating C students na naghahanda for 2021 or 2022 CELE? So, sa mga nagre-review po dyan for the board exam, just keep on reviewing And ano tayo, focus tayo sa goal natin, no? Very important kasi guys yung preparation din and yung efficiency ng review. Importante yung scheduling, schedule your task kasi importante yung guys, no, kasi dapat na nare-review natin lahat ng topic for the board exam in the span of let's say 3 months, 4 months. So dapat nag-i-schedule tayo. So ang advice ko lang, just keep going, keep on praying for the best and keep on hoping for the best, and just stay positive sa mga goals nyo and stay committed sa goals nyo. Makakuha nyo yan, kayang-kaya nyo yan guys, and I really believe that you will pass the board exam.
Yes. I can see here, sir, sir, may Shopee account po kayo if ever na mag-purchase from
Okay,
the
sige.
comment.
From the comment section now, may Shopee account po ba tayo? I think siguro if you want to avail Casio product, you just message yung Globatronics, search nyo po sa Facebook, Globatronics, or you can just, ayan, you can just search sa Facebook din yung Facebook page ng Casio Philippines. Okay, you can just message there. I think they are doing direct, I think wala yung Shopee store siguro si Casio. Uh, let's try to ano.
Yes. So I think we still have time pa. You can ask more questions, guys. And thank you sa mga nanonood.
Yes, thank you sa mga nanonood na viewers natin. So, yung kaninang question, how to avail, you just message guys the Casio Philippines Facebook page. Okay?
Good. Okay.
Ayun.
May Lazada sir.
Meron po palang Shopee. Ayan. So, yung ating calculators, meron tayong sa Shopee. That is price at 1,168. Ayan. Nakalagay po ba sa comment section to? I think nakalagay sa comment section yung ating Shopee account.
Yes po, for the warranty, I have also the warranty here. We have a 1-year warranty.
Ayun.
Kaya secured na siya. Here.
You can just visit the Shopee store of Casio. That is priced at 1,168. Ayan, naka-flash po sa screen yung ating link, and you can just visit that if you want to have the calculator.
So
Let's try to, meron pa bang question yun? Sige guys, question pa kayo guys.
here we go. Ano ba may kaan? About so, ilan ba? Let's see if ilan ang viewers natin. Ilan viewers?
Ay,
Naku, nawawala na yung iba. Sayang naman. Magbibigay na ako ng mechanic.
So guys, wag muna kayong aalis kasi we have the mechanics for the giveaway.
So now, ako magbibigay ng mechanic for the lucky winner of one kaso. It is a bundle. Yung nakalagay dito sa amin, yung kaso scientific calculator class with FX991 with 1-year warranty with free case na nagkakahalaga ng 1168.
Sir, dinig Hello, sir.
Yes, yes, yes.
For a while, nawala yung mic ko. Okay, for the mechanics, guys. Simple lang. I want you to make a maybe hugot or a sentence using Casio, CASIO, and also gamitin yung experience nyo sa life nyo. And that, pipili kami ng best statement or like hugot sa ganong mechanics. Like, example sa akin, ginawa ko naman ang lahat. Kaso, bagsak pa din ako. Diba? Ang
Nice,
basic
nice.
lang din. Pipili kami ng pinaka the best comment. And siya ang lucky winner ng Casio.
Guys, sige, comment kayo. Mga hugot using the cash word.
May mga nakikita na ako nagko-comment.
Guys, sige, comment kayo ng hugot para manalo kayo ng Casio calculator. Ayos din yung natin eh.
Go lang,
Pwede
comments. Kapag. Ang corny.
Go. Comment tayo dyan. Yes naman. Comment. Siguro dapat yung pinaka-corny. Yung pinaka-corny yung manalo.
Oh, yes sir, dapat yun. Sige pa.
Let's go.
Dami nagko. Sure. Okay, magbibigay ako ng another 5 minutes. Ilagay nyo sa statement nyo sa mga hugot nyo, hashtag kasyo lang malakas.
Oh my God, hello! I'm back.
Go, guys.
May mga ibang nagko-comment, mukhang gutom yata.
Let's go.
Comment lang, may mga napapansin na ako.
Hello, guys. Oh my God. Ate Marlene, no, sabi niya, send cash next step na lang pala. Sabi ni Raymart, Christopher Frame Mendoza, sabi ng tita ko na mama mo na ngayon, tapos ngayon, ng tita mo, kasyo walaan sa'yo. Oh.
Konti na lang. Saglit na lang.
Anong praise ba natin dyan, boys?
Dun sa isang nag-comment na ang cute ko kaso mas cute si engineer. Sorry, ako yung mamimili ng mananalo eh.
Gaga. Add mo siya. Oh,
Go,
kay
guys.
Andrew Espela.
Konti
From
na
Arling
lang.
Dizon. Pinagtagpo, kaso di naghanap. Oh, ang bayan ba't malulungkot? Sila ba masasaya? Gusto ko mag-review.
Guys, konti na lang. Oras.
Konti na lang. Pagbilan na ba tayo?
Sana.
Mamili na ba?
Yan na lang. 1 minute.
Oo.
Oh, 1 minute na lang. Ang bilis.
Kasyo, baka naman.
Galingan nyo pa, guys. May makita dyan yung engineer. Kuya Mark, magbigay ka pa nga ng example para may maka-example din yung mga kasama natin.
Wait lang, wala akong naisip eh.
Bakit?
Hinahanap ka ba, Mark?
Wala akong na, eh.
Parang may
Kuya
nakita
Mix.
akong worth it bigyan ng calculator ah.
Sino
Ah.
kaya?
Sino kaya yun?
Bet ko yung isa.
Prelins na namin, Casio. Nanonood na ako live ni Engineer. Sus! Esquinel.
Dun tayo sa ano.
Pimentel.
So, walang samang nagko-comment.
Si Ate Merlin, kanina ka pa ito nakikita. Merlin Kwapay. Ay, Kwapaw. May maganda ka ngang kalpo, kaso wala kang sagot sa midterm. Oh. With
Okay na, naka 1 minute na. Pili na tayo ng isa.
Dadadadan. Sino kaya? Sino napili mo, Mi?
Ito lagi yung nakikita ko eh. Babae siya eh. Lagi ko siya nakikita eh. Lagi siya nagko-comment.
Sino kaya?
Bibilangan ko ilang comment niya.
Darling reason o yung isa? Yung pagkain.
Isa.
Dadadadan.
Ito
Naririnig na ako
or
sino.
ito. Kita mo ka mo dyan, ha?
Ay, kita ba mukha mo?
Ito.
Common name.
Alin?
Ito na. Oil fresh.
Baka naman.
Kahit ka, grade mo. Kain ka kasi.
Matamlay ba mag-ito?
Nakapili na ako.
Sino?
It's a boy.
It's a boy! Oh my God, talo ang girl.
Sino kaya? Ito kaya?
Yes. Pakitag na lang, ha?
Sino?
Danananan.
Sino yun? Quote ulit? Yun ba yung quote ulit?
Ang napili ko ay yung gutom at gustong kumain ng kashoy. Si Romulo P. Lucas Jr.
Yay! Yay!
Nasa yung comment niya?
Congrats!
Ang dami niyang ko.
Matamlay ba grade mo? Kain ka
Dinagdagan ng
kashoy,
white.
siguradong
Kashoy
kashoy.
yun.
Purong kasoy eh. Di ba nuts ang kasoy? Kasoy ba yun? Kasoy?
Ito rin ba?
Pampataloy na yung kasoy eh.
Galing naman nun.
Ang
Okay,
galing naman
Romulo,
ng batang to.
ikaw na lang i-PM Mark, ha?
Sige, sige.
Give mo yung
Yay!
information mo kay Mark. PM na lang siya. Then, I'll communicate with you also.
PM nyo na lang po ako, Mark Sangan.
Huwag kayong mawala ng pag-asa. Meron pang isa. But, I think hindi ngayon.
Baka this month rin. Baka sa November. Meron yan.
I think, hindi pa sure kung when. Basta, meron pang isa. Pag-giveaway.
Romulo, PM mo na lang ako, Mark Sangan.
Yes,
Ayun,
paki-PM na lang.
Congrats kay Romulo. Sabi niya yung pinaka-form
Palaging
talaga
tandaan, mas better na ito ang iduo kaysa maghanap ng kaduo.
Ayun lang ba?
Thank you guys sa mga simula sa una nanood kay Sir. Thank you, Sir.
Thank you sa lahat. Thank you for
Actually,
inviting me here.
yung mga ibang part na hindi ko pa alam sa features ng Casio, natutunan ko ngayon sa inyo, Sir.
Thank you rin sa pakikinig. I hope na maraming natutunan yung mga viewers natin dyan sa mga STEM students, of course, yung mga College of Engineering students. I hope that marami akong na-input sa inyo. Thank you guys. I really appreciate your time for watching this live.
Yes po.
Thank you, guys.
Sir. Thank you, everyone. Mga nag-comment
Thank you.
dyan. Better luck next time. Meron pa tayo. Siyempre, sponsored ng Casio yan. Casio lang malakas.
Baka naman. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye muna.
Thank you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.